ever pondered on the origins of the Scindia dynasty, the illustrious rulers who governed the princely state of Gwalior? Their story is a tapestry of ambition, courage, and resilience, woven into the rich fabric of India's history. The dawn of the Scindia era takes us back to the 18th century, a time of great turmoil and political upheaval. Amidst the chaos, a new power was rising, a power that would leave an indelible mark on the Indian subcontinent. This was the Scindia Dynasty, a Maratha clan hailing from what is now Maharashtra. Their ascent to power was not an overnight event. It was a result of strategic alliances, military prowess, and a deep understanding of the political landscape of the time. The first noteworthy Scindia ruler, Ranoji Rao Scindia, laid the foundation of the dynasty. His diplomatic acumen and military strategies paved the way for the Scindias to establish their stronghold in Gwalior. The 18th century was a period of change and transition in India, with the decline of the Mughal Empire and the rise of regional powers. The Scindias were savvy navigators of this complex political scenario. They tactfully balanced their allegiance to the weakening Mughal Empire, their loyalty to the Maratha Confederacy, and their own ambitions of regional dominance. As they solidified their reign, the Scindias brought about significant changes in Gwalior. They transformed the city from a strategic military outpost to a vibrant cultural hub, a testament to their vision and leadership. Under their rule, Gwalior flourished, becoming a beacon of arts, culture, and governance. The Scindias were not just rulers, they were visionaries. They foresaw the potential of Gwalior and nurtured it, setting the stage for the city's golden age. Their rule marked the beginning of a new era, an era that would forever change the face of Gwalior and leave a lasting impact on India's history. As we delve deeper into history, the Scindia dynasty's influence becomes more apparent. How did the Scindia dynasty shape the cultural and political landscape of Gwalior? A fascinating question that takes us to the heart of their rule. The Scindia dynasty was not just about power politics. They were visionaries who left an indelible imprint on Gwalior's cultural, architectural, and governance spheres. Let's begin with culture. The Scindias were patrons of art and music, nurturing local talents and attracting artists from across India. They introduced Gwalior to a symphony of diverse cultural influences, creating a unique blend that continues to enchant us today. Gwalior's rich music and dance traditions, its vibrant festivals and fairs, all bear the Scindia touch. But the Scindias' contributions were not confined to the cultural sphere. They were equally adept at governance. They reformed administrative systems, introduced progressive policies, and enhanced civic amenities. Their rule was a golden age of development and prosperity, a time when Gwalior flourished like never before. And then there's architecture. The Scindias were master builders, transforming Gwalior's skyline with magnificent palaces, forts, and temples. Their architectural marvels are not just structures of stone and mortar. They are living testaments to the Scindias' vision and aesthetic sensibilities. From the grandeur of the Jaivilas Palace to the imposing majesty of the Gwalior Fort, each edifice tells a story of ambition, artistry, and achievement. The Scindias also made significant strides in education, establishing institutions that continue to shape the minds of future generations. They understood the power of knowledge and the importance of equipping their subjects with the tools of learning. So you see, the Scindias did not merely rule, they led. They did not just govern, they inspired. They did not just build, they created. Through their actions, they showed that a ruler's true legacy is not in the power they wield, but in the lives they transform. The Scindia dynasty didn't just rule Gwalior, they transformed it. Their legacy is woven into the very fabric of Gwalior, visible in its culture, its structures, its people. Their reign was not just a chapter in history, it was a turning point, a time when Gwalior truly came into its own. Did the Scindia dynasty play a significant role in the broader Indian history and politics? Let's delve into that. The Scindia dynasty, in fact, played an instrumental role in shaping India's political landscape. Their influence was not confined to the borders of Gwalior, but spread far and wide across the Indian subcontinent. They were not mere spectators, but active participants in the dynamic game of power and politics. During the late 18th and early 19th centuries, the Scindia dynasty emerged as a formidable force amidst the political turmoil in India. The Scindias had a significant influence on the Maratha Confederacy, one of the major political powers during the time. They played a crucial role in the administrative and military affairs of the Confederacy, demonstrating their strategic acumen and diplomatic prowess. Their relationships with other ruling powers further illustrate their political significance. The Scindias had a complex relationship with the British East India Company, balancing their own interests with the shifting power dynamics of the time. They were involved in key events like the Anglo-Maratha Wars, which had profound implications for the future of the Indian subcontinent. Moreover, the Scindias played a pivotal role in the Indian princely state system. They governed Gwalior as a princely state under the British Raj, maintaining a degree of autonomy while acknowledging British supremacy. The Scindias navigated this delicate balance, contributing to the unique political fabric of colonial India. Their influence continued even after India's independence in 1947. The Scindias were actively involved in the political developments of post-independence India, with several family members serving in key political positions. They continue to be influential figures in Indian politics, signifying the enduring legacy of the Scindia dynasty. So did the Scindias play a significant role in Indian history and politics? Absolutely. Their influence was not confined to Gwalior, but resonated across the length and breadth of the country. The Scindia dynasty, thus, was not an isolated power, but a significant player in the grand game of Indian history. What is the enduring legacy of the Scindia dynasty in today's India? A thought-provoking question that invites us to delve deeper into the lasting impact of this illustrious lineage. The legacy of the Scindias is not just etched in the stone of Gwalior's architectural marvels, but also in the collective consciousness of its people and the broader Indian society. The Scindias have left an indelible mark on the cultural and social fabric of the region, their contributions resonating even in the 21st century. Their commitment to education, arts, and public welfare is mirrored in the numerous schools, colleges, and hospitals that still stand tall, serving the community. Their passion for fine arts and culture is mirrored in the many festivals and traditions that are celebrated with great fervor in Gwalior and beyond. But their legacy is not limited to the past. The Scindia family continues to play a significant role in modern Indian society and politics. Several descendants of the dynasty have been active in public life, holding key positions in government and contributing to the development of the nation. Their continued influence underscores the lasting relevance of the Scindia legacy in contemporary India. The Scindias' approach to governance, their emphasis on social welfare, and their commitment to preserving culture and tradition have set a precedent that continues to inspire leaders today. Their rule, characterized by a balance of power and compassion, continues to be a model for effective governance. And yet, their most enduring legacy perhaps lies in the hearts of the people of Gwalior. For them, the Scindias are not just former rulers, but an integral part of their identity and heritage. Their stories, their legends, their deeds are passed down from generation to generation, keeping the Scindia legacy alive. In essence, the Scindia dynasty's influence extends far beyond their reign. Their legacy is a testament to their visionary leadership and their deep commitment to the welfare of their people. It serves as a reminder of a glorious past and a beacon for the future. The Scindia dynasty's legacy is not confined to history books, it lives on in the heart of Gwalior and the soul of India. What architectural wonders did the Scindia dynasty leave behind? The answer lies in the awe-inspiring structures that dot the landscape of Gwalior, each a testament to the dynasty's grandeur and vision. Let's begin with the crown jewel of Gwalior, the Gwalior Fort. This imposing fortress, perched atop a hill, is a symbol of the Scindia dynasty's strength and resilience. Its impressive architecture, featuring intricate carvings and a blend of Hindu and Muslim styles, reflects the cultural diversity and harmony that the Scindias fostered. Moving on, we have the Jai Vilas Palace, a European-style mansion that serves as a striking contrast to the traditional Indian architecture of the region. Built by Maharaja Jayaji Rao Scindia in the late 19th century, this palace showcases the Scindias' openness to global influences and their fondness for grandeur. The palace, with its lavish interiors and sprawling gardens, is a sight to behold. Next, we have the Sun Temple, a relatively recent addition to Gwalior's architectural landscape, built by the Scindias in the mid-20th century. Modeled after the famous Sun Temple of Konark in Odisha, It's a testament to the Scindia's reverence for India's ancient heritage and their commitment to keeping it alive. Then there is the Tomb of Tansen, a monument dedicated to one of India's greatest musicians and a jewel in the court of the Scindia Dynasty. This simple yet elegant structure, nestled amidst lush greenery, speaks volumes about the Scindia's patronage of the arts. Lastly, we have the Scindia School, a premier educational institution established by the Scindias. The school's architecture, a blend of Indian and British styles, mirrors the Scindia's vision of blending tradition with modernity. Each of these architectural marvels tells a story about the Scindia dynasty, their power, their tastes, their values, and their vision. They stand today not just as beautiful structures, but as enduring symbols of the Scindia legacy. The Scindia dynasty's architectural legacy is a testament to their grandeur and vision. They've left behind more than just buildings. They've left behind a piece of history, etched in stone, for all of us to marvel at. Were the Scindias devoid of controversies and challenges during their reign? Well, no dynasty is without its fair share of challenges, and the Scindias were no exception. History isn't just about the victories and the golden eras. It's also about the hurdles, the struggles, the conflicts. During their reign, the Scindias faced various challenges, both internal and external. There were power struggles within the family, political skirmishes with nearby kingdoms, and the ever-present pressure of maintaining sovereignty in the face of British colonial ambitions. And yes, the Scindias were involved in some controversies too. Disputes over succession, governance decisions, strategic alliances, all these have sparked debates among historians. But it's important to remember that such issues are common in any ruling dynasty. They add layers of complexity, making the historical narrative richer and more intriguing. Like any great power, the Scindia dynasty too had its share of trials and tribulations. So, what makes the Scindia dynasty's tale so captivating? The answer lies in the enduring legacy they've left behind, a legacy of power, vision, and resilience. They not only ruled Gwalior with strategic acumen, but also shaped its cultural and architectural landscape, leaving an indelible imprint that still resonates today. The Scindia's story is a rich tapestry woven with threads of historical significance and timeless relevance. Their rise to power, their contributions to Gwalior, their influence on Indian history, and their enduring legacy all serve as fascinating chapters in this grand narrative. They've remained relevant, with family members still playing pivotal roles in India's socio-political arena. Their architectural marvels stand as testament to their love for art and aesthetics, while also acknowledging the challenges they faced during their rule. The Scindia's tale is not just a history lesson, but an exploration of the human spirit, ambition, and perseverance. The Scindia dynasty's tale is a timeless saga of power, vision, and legacy. Journey into history, explore Gwalior's rich past, and uncover the stories of its illustrious rulers.